Where am I?
You bastard!
Why am I here?
Granny's thing was an accident.
Am I robbed?
Wendy, please help Yolanda, will you? I'm begging you.
Who did this to me?
Mr. Wes Saunders?
Mr. Lewis wants to discuss that billion-dollar fund plan. I have scheduled a lunch meeting at noon at 2 p.m. There is a board meeting. After that, it's the Asia Economic Forum. You will give a speech there. A media interview follows this.
Mr. Wes Saunders, we have finally found Miss Saunders.
Are you absolutely sure about that?
We have done a DNA test and checked it out.
Where is she?
She's in Drady Prison for Women.
Fine. Cancel all my upcoming appointments. I'm flying back to Drady now. Also, notify Stuart and Nicholas. Tell them we found Wendy.
Inmate Wendy Green? You are now released? Sign here.
Hey, are you Wendy Green? I'm here to pick you up.
Did the Green family send you here?
Ah, yes.
Why isn't my dad here?
He's not available. Come with me. You'll see him once you're home.
Where are you taking me? Why is this place so remote? This is not the way home. Pull over right now. Stop the car. What are you doing? What do you want? Where am I? Why am I here? Did I meet bad guys? Who did this to me?
Who is the winner? Let's look at the big screen.
He has won 11 Grammy Awards. He's the youngest lead performer of Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. He's known as the Cellist Prince. He is Mr. Stuart Saunders.
What? You have found Wendy? Where is she? I'll get a ticket to fly there right away.
Mr. Stuart Saunders, it's your time to receive the award.
I have something more important to do. Just accept the award on my behalf.
After tomorrow's film festival, join me for the gathering at Mr. Zane's place.
Are you trying to get a part in Zane's new movie?
Isn't he casting for the lead actress now? I want it.
You don't stand a chance. Zane is stubborn. This time, he said he wanted a fresh face. You're already a drama queen. Just stay out of this one.
Why not try it? Why don't you ever help me?
What? You found Wendy? Where is she? All right. I get it. Don't worry. Leave it to me. I will bring her back.
What's wrong?
I gotta go now. I'll talk to you later.
Nicholas, don't go.
Run? You really think you can escape?
Who is it? Who sent you here?
Someone doesn't want to see you. Get out of jail alive. Think about who put you in there.
Who is it? Who sent you here?
Think about who put you in there.
You bastard.
I'm not.
Yolanda, stop it. Wendy is your sister. How could you say she's a bastard?
She was adopted by Granny. I said nothing wrong. Shut up.
Granny's death was an accident. Yolanda didn't mean to hurt her. You probably think I favored Yolanda. I want you to take the fall for Yolanda. Your sister has already come of age. She could have committed a capital offense. Granny is already gone. I couldn't bear to see Yolanda suffer.
But Dad,
But Wendy, it's different for you. You're still underage. We can get the best lawyer for you. You could be released in 3 or 5 years. By then, we can get together again. Just like before. I'm sorry, Wendy. Please, can you help Yolanda? I'm begging you.
You have to blame the Green family.
Yolanda? I've even taken the fall for her in prison. How could she be a Judas?
You have to blame the Green family.
Wendy, it's me, Nicholas, your brother. I'm here to take you home.
But I don't have a brother. You must have got the wrong person.
It can't be wrong. This place isn't safe. Let's head home first.
Mr. Saunders, welcome home.
We're home now.
Oh my gosh. Is our house this big?
Is it big? Well, it's not that big. We just bought an estate. It takes 7,000 acres and has 18 gardens. That's a nice one. And actually, we don't come here often. We three brothers all have our estates. We are gathering here today only because you're back home. Come on, let's get in.
Wendy, come on in.
Wendy, this is Wes, our eldest brother. Our parents passed away early. We were all just kids. Even Wes hadn't come of age yet. But he took over the family business and turned it into a giant in just over a decade. Stuart and I are only the Saunders Group's executives in name. Wes is the daddy. He's now the youngest billionaire on the Forbes list. Then there's our second brother, Stuart. Cordis Institute of Music graduate. Principal cellist of the Loyal Philharmonic Orchestra. He's the most awarded Grammy artist. He's so popular. And now they have to plead to have him at the awards ceremony. They've nicknamed him as the Cellist Prince. Ha ha ha.
Nicholas, why don't you introduce yourself?
Myself? I'm just nobody. Well, I'm just nobody. I'm just a playboy who knows nothing but partying and spending.
He is way more famous than the two of us. He has all the rumors going on with movie stars, and later the tabloid says he spent a fortune to impress a supermodel. He even squandered $10 million to tip VTubers.
Wow.
Everyone knows his name in Drady.
Can you spare me with our Wendy here?
This is a photo of us with Mom when we were kids. The naughty one behind you is me. You look just like our mother when she's young.
But Wes, I can't recall what happened in the past at all. My adoptive father told me I was an orphan. Before you found me, I didn't know I was one of the Saunders family, and I didn't know that I had 3 brothers in this world. Can you tell me what happened?
15 years ago, when you were still little, our parents took you to Seoul. Unfortunately, there was a big earthquake. The hotel you stayed collapsed. At that time, a survivor was found. He said that in the ruins, he saw a little girl who looked just like you. So for the past years, we have been looking for you.
Everyone advised us to give up. They didn't believe you could survive, no matter what. We kept looking for you. We would do anything to bring you home, to our last breath.
Wendy, you've had a tough time. From this moment, we won't let you suffer for anything.
Wendy, why are you crying?
I'm just so happy. Today is the happiest day of my life. Wes, Stuart, Nicholas. Thank you so much.
Joey, have you got everything ready?
Everything is ready. Miss Saunders, come with me, please.
Wow. Are all these for me?
Since we didn't know what you'd prefer, we bought up all these for you. This is just a small portion. We can't fit everything here. This is Matthew, our fashion designer. This is Candy, our makeup artist. They will take care of your styling from now on. Matthew will take your measurements. We can go to Paris to get haute couture. Shall we start now?
I feel like I'm dreaming. I've become a princess from a fairy tale.
Stuart got you so many threads. I'll get you a car to welcome you back, Joey.
All these cars are in the basement. Please choose one and I'll bring it to you.
But I know nothing about cars.
No worries, they're just big toys. Just pick whatever you like. How about that pink Ferrari over there?
It's nice.
Joey, please take care of it.
Sure, I'm on it.
All right, now it's my turn. I've also prepared something for you. Joey? This is the property deed for this house. It is now yours. That's right. This is your place. You can trust everybody working here, the gardener, the chef, the driver, and cleaning workers. Joey will help you manage these people. If you need anything, just talk to Joey.
I'm at your service anytime.
Well, thank you, Wes, Stuart. And also Nicholas. I always thought that I was an orphan. I never expected that suddenly. I would have 3 brothers. You all have been so good to me, but I do have one favor to ask. Please don't get mad at me. These years, the Green family took me in, so I still want to return to the Green family first.
The Green family? Have you heard what the hitman said?
Don't worry, I will come back soon.
Someone from the Green family wanted to hurt you. Why do you still want to go back to them? Seriously?
Some certain Green do hate me, but my dad's a nice person. I don't believe he would ever hurt me. I want to go back and find out everything.
Why don't you listen to me?
You don't have to go back yourself. Why don't you let Wes help you out? Don't you agree, Wes?
Let Wendy do what she wants.
Wes, how could you agree with her?
Wendy values her family deeply. If you don't let her find out, she'll never be able to get over it. Wendy, you only need to remember you're not alone in this. The 3 of us are always your strongest support.
Thank you, Wes.
Is it a delivery? Why are you here, you bastard?
I'm not a bastard.
Yolanda, stop it.
She is an orphan. I said nothing wrong.
Shut up. I'll say it again. Wendy is your sister. We're family. From now on, don't talk to her like that.
I mean, why are you back?
Can I go back?
We don't want an ex-convict.
I've only left for a few years. I don't recall you calling the shots here. Can you please step aside?
How shameless you are. If I were you, I'd know when to leave. I would never come back here.
Did she hire that hitman?
Those useless dumbass. How come she's perfectly fine?
Who's there?
Dad.
You got an early release? Why didn't you notify me? That's great. We can finally get together. Nanny, please prepare some delicious dishes. I'll throw a reunion dinner for Wendy.
Hello. Do you know where the sheets are?
Why are you making your bed by yourself? Your room has been vacant for too long. I'll have Nanny to come help you.
No need. I've got used to doing everything myself in prison.
Well, you've suffered. I'm sorry, my girl.
It's okay. It's all over.
Now that you're back, do you have any plans?
I don't know yet.
How about this? Why don't you come to work at my company? What do you think? You can learn something new. But since you just got released, I can't make you a manager or director right away. Since we're listed, it can be bad. We'll start you off with a junior role. How does that sound?
Dad, I'm okay with any kind of work. I'll follow your lead. I don't want to cause any trouble for you.
Wendy, you're a sensible girl. Yolanda? Well,
I'm sorry, we haven't received any onboarding notice. I don't see your name in our system either. May I ask which position you were hired for?
Well, I didn't ask about that.
Do you know which department you will be working in? Do you know who interviewed you?
It was Keith Green.
You mean our chairman interviewed you himself? Are you sure? You mean our chairman interviewed you himself? Are you sure?
I'm sure of it. He asked me to come to work today. But I can't reach him by phone at the moment. Can you get him here for me?
You need an appointment to see our chairman. Besides, he's not even at the office now.
So when will he be back?
I can't tell you that.
Then, can I wait here for him?
I'm sorry. Please go outside and wait there.
All right.
What are you doing here? Begging is not allowed here.
Dad asked me to come to work here.
You didn't even finish high school. What can you do?
I know I don't have experience, but I'm willing to learn.
Don't take me for a fool. Come on. You always played the victim and hung around us shamelessly. You are just after our family's money, aren't you? I won't let you get what you want.
Yolanda, think whatever you like. I don't argue with you. It's not because I'm afraid of you. I just don't want to trouble Dad.
Ms. Green, do you know her? She said Mr. Green recruited her, I thought.
I knew her. Mr. Green recruited her. Tell HR to help her with the onboarding process.
So what's her position?
She'll be temporarily working with me. She's an intern. Go through all the project documents from last year and give me a report by tomorrow morning.
All of these?
Yes. I need them for my meeting tomorrow morning.
It would take a week just to read through all these. You're deliberately making things difficult for me.
Suppose I am picking on you. What then? You should know your place. You're my intern. Can't you take this? You neither have a diploma nor any work experience. Moreover, you've been to prison. If it weren't for my dad, how could someone like you get a job in the Green Group? We have a lot of employees. Everyone will be watching you. If you're really good, prove it. Prove that my dad is right about you. If you can't handle this, then just get out of here. We don't want any losers here.
Sure. I will prove to you. Wes? I'm still at the office working late. You're just downstairs? All right, I'm coming. Wes, I can tell she's just trying to find an excuse to kick me out. I just got carried away and agreed. Do you think I'm foolish?
Yeah, a little.
What should I do? I've spent a whole day and I haven't even finished 1/10. I feel like I'm wasted now.
If you're unhappy, just quit your job. Money isn't an issue.
But I can't let her win.
It's simple. I can acquire the Green Group. You can take any position, president or chairman. At that time, you'll be Yolanda's boss.
What? I'll be her boss? Wes, I don't mean to do that to her.
How about joining me for a late night snack? Maybe your problems will be all gone.
Really?
Next Monday, we should present our business plan for next year at the National Distributor Conference. Is this all you have? Up till now? Wendy, I asked you to go through last year's project documents. Have you done that?
Well,
What? As a new member in the team, today you were the last one to arrive. Have you no shame?
I worked late last night.
Were you working late, huh? I'll ask you again. Did you finish your task? Just tell everyone if you've done your job.
I've done my part.
Are you talking back?
This is my proposal after I went through all the docs last night.
Rework it.
Why?
Because you made it up.
How could you say that? Before you read it through.
Are you saying you finished all of it last night? Do we look like fools to you? If you can't finish it, be honest and admit it. Did you just use GPTs to make your proposal and print it out? Who are you trying to fool? I can't stand this at all. Get it reworked.
You're really having a hot discussion. I could hear you from afar. How are things going? Have you completed the business plan for next year? Who did this? Why did you throw it away? This is a good business plan. Why would you discard it? The data is solid, and the proposal makes sense. Good. It's a good one. I am really looking forward to next week's national conference. Yolanda, your team's doing a great job this year. Who wrote this proposal? I'm gonna reward this person big time.
These are all top talents I poached from other companies. Each of them makes 7 figures a year. They're all top-notch specialists in their fields. Leave your work to them. After we finish our meal, they would get everything done. Let's go for our night snack.
You have done great work this year. Let's keep up the good work next quarter.
What's the matter? Sure. Why are you being so mysterious, Nicholas? Is there anything special about today?
Indeed it is. A very special day. Take a guess.
It's not a holiday today. Is it your birthday?
Wrong guess. Today is September 20th. It's the day when my little sister passed probation for her first ever job. Shouldn't we celebrate it properly?
Wow, Yolanda, you're really taking after a rich lady now, aren't you? You're decked out in designer brands. This bag alone must cost over $2 million.
Well, Jackie, how could I compare to you? You are now a big shot, meeting celebrities every day.
Well, I just got lucky. We got the opportunity to work with Ms. Weiss.
Are you talking about screen goddess Nora Weiss? I'm a big fan.
Me too.
By the way, Ms. Weiss's new drama has become a hit lately. Your company is really going to take off.
When I'm lucky, I'm riding high. When I'm not, I could be sent straight to prison.
Speaking of prison, I just realized none of you have invited Wendy to this party.
Wendy? Isn't she in prison?
She got released recently. She's working at my company now.
Oh, really? Well, Yolanda, as far as I can remember, you two feuded with each other back in school. Why are you so nice to her now?
Exactly. I still remember. You used to bully Wendy.
You got it all wrong. She is really something now. I'm the one getting bullied all the time.
I don't believe you. Give me her number. I'll ask her to come.
Jackie? Who's there? Is Yolanda there? Okay, she's there. I'm a little busy right now. I won't be able to join you.
Hold on. Yolanda, that bully is there? Accept the invitation. I want to meet her. I can go with you.
Jackie, I'll be right there. Okay.
Buddies, let's help each other more. Cheers. Okay, Wendy's here. Yolanda? Wendy, sisters really have similar tastes. You even carry the same bag to the party.
This one is a Birkins. It's a limited edition from Hermas. There are only 20 of them in the world. What a coincidence. Wendy, you have one of these too? Only Super VIP of Hermas is eligible to purchase this bag, and it's out of stock now. I got mine last year from the Christas. I spent $2 million on it. Everyone said I got a great deal. But Wendy, you just got out of prison not long ago. Where did you get this bag?
Well, I have no idea.
What? You have no idea about it? Are you sure it's not a fake? Well, is it okay if I take a look?
Why should I show it to you?
Are you hiding anything? Why not?
Well, ladies, let me say something. The thing is, apart from the two of you, none of us here has ever seen this bag before. What about we putting them together? All of us can take a closer look at it. Be quick, let's put them together. These two bags do look quite similar. Upon closer inspection, you still can tell they are different. Look at this. The light blue window on this bag is made of calf leather, while that one is made of goat skin. Moreover, Wendy's bag has rather rough stitching. Not as neat as Yolanda's.
A fake is a fake. You can't disguise the truth. No matter what you try, it'll always come out in the wash. This applies to both the bag and the person. Wendy, what do you say?
I gave Wendy that bag. Do you think it's authentic or fake? It's Yolanda, right? How dare you show off with a mere $2 million bag?
Who are you? Can you afford to break it?
Who am I? You're not qualified to know. Check carefully if it's damaged. If it is, just name your price and I'll pay you back double.
Didn't you say that you bought this bag for Wendy? How much is it?
How much did I pay for it? I didn't spend any money.
What? Did you steal or snatch it? How can you prove it's authentic?
Do you know who is the designer of this bag?
Everyone knows it. It is the legendary designer from Paris, Layla Rev Broom. She's already over 70 years old.
At least you know a thing or two. This bag was given to me by Madame Rev Broom herself. Your bag, one, was made during the mass production. Wendy's bag was handcrafted by Madame herself. It's a pity that she is getting on in years. The stitches aren't as neat as those workers. However, this is the only one of it in the world. So, whose bag is more precious?
How dare you say that? You're really bragging now.
Sure. Then you guys could give Madame a call and ask her. You don't have her number? I can give it to you.
Hello, Ms. Weiss. You're here? I'll go pick you up.
Nicholas, I didn't know it's so precious. Nicholas, it's that famous star.
This way, Ms. Weiss.
That's Nora Weiss.
Everyone. Screen goddess. Ms. Weiss. Everyone knows her. Let's welcome her. Ms. Weiss, these are all my classmates. Let me introduce them to you. This is Yolanda Green from the Green Group. This is Yolanda's younger sister, Wendy. And this is...
Nicholas. Why didn't you reply to my message?
I was busy. Didn't I mention it already? I've got an appointment. I'm keeping my sister company. I'll catch up with you later.
I'm flying out tomorrow. You left me alone at the hotel. How could you do that to me? Moreover, I would treat your sister like my own. You're Wendy, aren't you? I've heard about you from Nicholas many times. Whenever I tell him I want to meet you, he never allows it. Did Nicholas give this to you? He is so nice to you. I've asked him many times, but he just wouldn't give it to me.
I'm really sorry. I wasn't aware that's what you wanted. Can I?
I'm just kidding. Silly girl, I've prepared nothing. Take this. Do you like it? Just a little gift. Looks good?
Ms. Weiss, you must be mistaken. Ms. Weiss, you must be mistaken. Wendy is from the Green family. She's Yolanda's sister. But he told you she's his sister. There must be something between them two. He obviously looks like a jerk. Don't be deceived, Ms. Weiss.
Did you see that, Nicholas? Everyone thinks you're a jerk. What are you going to do about it?
You little fart.
Jackie, if I were you, I wouldn't dare touch him. If you dare to lay one finger on him, you family will be screwed.
Who's this guy?
His surname is Saunders. He's the third in his family. Can't you guess that?
Mr. Saunders. I'm sorry, Mr. Saunders. I didn't know. My father, Mark, worked for you before. Mr. Saunders, please forgive me. Mr. Saunders.
I was trying to play it cool for a minute, but you ruined it again. You really got me, Nora. Come on, let's take Wendy to have night snacks.
Let's go.
Who pissed you off again?
Apart from that bastard, who else? Dad, am I really your biological daughter? You refuse to help me, and you always take her side. She's nothing but an ex-convict. Yet you let her stay at our place and work at our company. You even promoted her.
Don't you know why she went to prison if she told others about it? Can you imagine what's the consequence?
Then just make sure she never speaks of it again.
So, did you hire that hitman?
So what if I did? I don't care. I'm not going to live long anyway. I will make sure. She snuffs out before me.
Stop talking about dying all the time. That's not good for you. I've already talked to the doctor. The success rate of your surgery is over 90%. You will be fine.
Looking at her every day just boils my blood.
You're too impatient. I've already taken care of everything. Just wait and see.
Dad, you wanted to see me?
You've been doing great recently. Tonight, I'll have dinner with a very important client. You'll come with me, okay?
But Dad, I have social phobia. I'm not great at talking to strangers.
That's why you need more practice. It gets easier the more you do it. In the future, I'll have you take on more clients.
I see.
Okay, it's settled then.
Well then, I'm heading out first. All right. Sorry, Stuart. Some work comes up. I have to dine with a client. I can't join you for dinner tonight.
Don't worry about it. Just make sure you stay safe. And remember, no drinking.
I'll take care of myself.
Give me the address. I can pick you up after your dinner.
Okay, see you. Mr. Watson, let me toast to you. I wish our two companies can collaborate well.
Hey, hold on. Wendy, I didn't see any of your sincerity. How could you toast to me with a Coke? Come on, take this. Drink it.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. But I really don't drink.
Well, don't worry. Have a try. Just drink it. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Watson.
You're looking down on me, aren't you? If you don't want to show any respect, we can't work together. Your competitors are waiting to work with me.
Wait, Mr. Watson, you misunderstood. Wendy has the utmost respect for you. She'd love to show that to you. Wendy, come on. Raise a glass to Mr. Watson.
Mr. Watson, I'll take this one down. Whatever.
Okay, that's more like it. One more toast to you. Here, drink it. All right. Ha ha ha. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Do you want to use the bathroom?
Relax. It's okay.
I've got other matters to attend to. I need to leave now.
Dad, please wait for me.
Mr. Watson, don't forget our agreement.
Don't worry. I got it. Here's the place. Here we are. All right. Come on. Sit down.
Let go of me.
Sweetie, don't move.
Let me go.
Ouch. 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 Man, my wife is drunk. It's none of your business.
Are you awake? Okay, she's awake now.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just, I've got a bit of a headache. Where am I?
You're at home. You drank too much last night. Stuart brought you back?
What? Stuart went to pick me up? I don't remember a thing. The only thing I could recall is I went to have dinner with that client. He kept pouring drinks for me. And then, here I am.
You blacked out.
Do drink less in the future. You really shouldn't do that again.
Well, the hashtag here.
What? This seems like Mr. Watson, the client I met yesterday. Why he was hit by a car.
Karma is real. What goes around comes around. He doesn't deserve any sympathy. He had it coming.
Wendy, I have a cello performance tomorrow. You've got to come.
Dad. Dad, you don't look well. Are you feeling unwell?
No. I'm fine.
You don't have a fever. Did you not sleep well last night?
Yesterday? Don't blame me for yesterday. I had to leave then.
What? Dad, when did you leave last night? I can't remember much of last night.
What? You don't remember?
Well, I remember we went for dinner with Mr. Watson. He kept having me drink wines. I don't know what happened after that. When I woke up, I was already in bed.
Before I left, you were still quite sober. That's it. You should be careful in the future. Try drinking less.
Sure.
Go to work now.
I'm leaving now, Dad.
I heard the tickets for Stuart's concert are being resold at $3,000. You're really something.
$3,000 may not be enough. Even $5,000 may not get a ticket. Luckily, I know you are a big fan of Stuart. I reserved a seat for you a long time ago.
Is the first row completely taken? Yvonne, can't you help me get a seat in the front?
You wish. The first 3 rows are VIP seats. They're simply not for sale. Only someone of high social standing could get a seat over there. It's not just about money. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Just saw someone I know. How did you get in here?
Why can't I be here? I'm here for the concert.
You're just an intern. You only make $3,000 a month. How could you afford a ticket for this concert?
That's none of your business.
Hello, I work for this concert. Please show me your ticket. Well, VIP access pass, a seat in the first row, and right in the middle.
Didn't you say that VIP tickets are not for sale? Where could she get that ticket?
Young lady, where did you get this?
I don't need to explain anything to you. Please give it back to me.
Well, you look like a bumpkin. You probably don't realize what sitting in the middle of the first row means. Listen, except for the VIPs of Mr. Saunders, nobody can sit there. How dare you falsify such a ticket? Are you too bold or just simply insane? Or just simply insane?
How could you rip my ticket? My ticket is real.
If I say it's fake, it's definitely fake. I've seen many people like you trying to sneak in with fake tickets. Security, come over here. Kick her out.
How could you?
Stuart.
I will go on stage in 5 minutes. Hasn't Wendy arrived yet?
I just called her a few times, but no one picked up. She might be still on her way.
What now? This concert is for her. If she isn't here, why should I be here?
Take it easy. She might be at the entrance already. I'll go check it out.
get out of here. Stop making a scene, otherwise I'll get physical.
Who are you going to be rude to?
Who are you?
How dare you lay a finger on my little sister?
Nicholas, what are you doing here?
If I hadn't come out to get you, Stuart would have been worried sick. Let's get in there. It's about to start in a moment.
No way. You're not allowed to go in.
I'd spare you as we are in a hurry. Are you looking for trouble? All right then. Bring it on. Move aside.
If I let her in, Ms. Bright will fire me. Who the hell is Ms. Bright?
Why are you scared of her? You should be scared of me.
Nicholas, that Ms. Bright tore up the ticket Stuart gave me, and she accused me of falsifying the ticket.
Well, so she is an asshole.
She has her connections? Go take her on if you're so tough.
Picking on you isn't fun? Yes, that's a good point. I won't give you a hard time, don't worry. Still, I'll go find that Ms. Bright. I would love to see, right now, who's too tough for me to deal with. Step aside. Just enjoy Stuart's performance. I'll be right back.
Hello?
Mr. Quinn, I am Nicholas.
Mr. Saunders, aren't you being too formal? I'm just an old pal. At your service any time. What can I do for you?
Wow, how dare I ask for your service? You are now a big boss. Who doesn't care about the Saunders at all? I'm here asking for your help. I'm begging you to do us a favor and uphold justice for us.
Gosh, Mr. Saunders, you're making it hard for me to sit still. Just scold me if I did something wrong. Did my people mess up your brother's concert? Give me a minute. I'll kick their asses.
Let me ask you, is there some Ms. Bright working for you?
Yeah, that's right. There is such a person. What's going on? Did she upset you in any way? I'll have her kneel and apologize to you.
Apologize? Bah! No way! Listen. Today, this woman threw my sister out of the concert. It's a slap on our family's face. A slap on my face. If this is not handled well, it'll bring shame to my reputation. I'm telling you. I don't care who's backing her up. I don't even want to know how you would handle this. It's up to you. If it's not taken care of, I'll deal with it myself. But honestly, if I have to do it myself, don't blame me for being harsh.
That's all for my performance today. However, I've prepared something special. I'd like to invite someone very important to me to join me on stage. Right now. She's sitting in the audience.
What? Why is everyone looking at me? Could it actually be me?
Wendy, come with me.
But I haven't prepared anything. Oh no, this is a disaster. I'm going to embarrass Stuart. I'm feeling so nervous. What should I do? Stuart, I don't know how to play the violin.
Don't worry. I'll teach you.
I have no other choice. I'll try my luck here. Why does this seem so familiar? I have a déjà vu about this scene. When could that have been? Did I learn to play the violin? But how come? I can't remember any of it. It's coming back. Everything is clear to me now. I'm one of the Saunders. I am Wendy Saunders. I've got my memories back.
That's wonderful, Wendy. You're finally back. This tune was taught to me and my sister by our mother when we were still children. But 15 years ago, a disaster took my parents from me and separated me from my sister. I've been searching for her all these years. I always imagined that as long as she's still alive, I'd trade everything I have to find her. I want to give her the best of everything. At this very moment, standing beside me is my sister, who was missing for 15 years. She's the apple of us three brothers' eye. She's our little princess, now. She's back finally.
Yvonne, are you an idiot? How dare you mess with the Saunders family?
Mr. Quinn, I didn't...
Shut up. They specifically called you out. How dare you pick on someone from the Saunders? I don't care about you. Leave me out of the trouble.
I really didn't know. That girl was a Saunders.
It's too late now. Listen up. From now on, you'll no longer work for me. Let me tell you, no company in Drady would ever offer you a job. You should leave Drady.
Oh no. It's over. I'm fucked. Yolanda, you ruined me.
Why don't you come home? You'd better. Stay away from the Green family. Seeing that Yolanda annoys me. Why don't you come home? You'd better. Stay away from the Green family. Seeing that Yolanda annoys me.
She's been like that always. I'm used to it. Actually, I'm also sick of seeing her. But my adoptive father raised me. He is good to me.
He is good to you. Wendy, there's something Wes wouldn't let me tell you, but I can't take it anymore. Here's a video. Watch it yourself.
You can't blame me for this. It was all arranged by Keith Green. I'm just an accomplice. He wanted me to pose as a client of his company. He asked me to trick that young lady and got her drunk.
That's not possible. Why would my dad want to hurt me? Why would he do that?
Wanted me to pose as a client of his company. He asked me to trick that young lady and got her drunk. You can't blame me for this. It was all arranged by Keith Green.
So, did you take advantage of her?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
And then?
He asked me to find a remote place and hide her up. He'll need her for later.
What does that mean?
How would I know? He didn't say. If you don't believe me, I have a voice message from him on my phone.
That's not possible. Why would my dad want to hurt me? Why would he do that?
You don't need to care. He's already done this to you, so don't worry about repaying him or not. Don't worry. We won't let him off the hook. Wes has made a plan. Just wait for it.
Yolanda, are you feeling well? You will have the surgery soon. Why do you insist on throwing a birthday party?
You all reassured me that the surgery would be a success. But it's a heart transplant. If I don't make it through the surgery, this will be my last birthday. So, I want the best birthday. I want everything to be perfect. Dad, if I'm not around this time next year, I hope you'll remember the way I am today.
Yolanda, you'll be fine. Don't worry.
Dad, don't lie to me. Is there an issue with the heart donor?
Don't overthink it. Everything's fine.
Is that so? I've heard everything. You talked on the phone. Dad, you always think you can hide it up and figure everything out. Actually, no one's falling for it.
Don't you worry. No matter what issue comes up, I'm here. I'll take care of it.
I want nothing right now. I just want to enjoy this birthday and have some fun. Let's go. It's you again. It's my birthday party. Why can't you leave me alone? Are you here to make trouble?
Step aside. I don't want to talk to you.
Well, Wendy, what brings you here?
Am I not allowed here? Or you don't want to see me?
Of course not.
Dad. Let me raise a toast to you.
Sure. What are you doing?
That's exactly what I want to ask you.
Dad?
What on earth do you want? You hired a hitman. You paid off that jerk, Mr. Watson. You kept laying traps for me. Why would you do that?
That's nonsense. I know no hitman or robber. There's no such thing. What are you talking about?
Wendy, quit talking nonsense and blaming Father. Our family has raised you all these years. Dad has always treated you like his own daughter. You're disrespecting him. Where's your conscience?
Yolanda, I've been bullied by you every day, starting from childhood. Everything I eat, wear, and use are just the old stuff you don't want anymore. Is this how a father loves his own daughter? Please, don't call me Wendy Green. You are too much for me. I'm not a Green. I'm a Saunders.
Shut up. You killed your granny back then, and now are you trying to hurt Yolanda?
My granny? Have you forgotten that? Back then, you begged on your knees, and I took the fall for Yolanda. Yolanda is the killer. It's her, not me. I won't take the blame anymore. What are you doing?
The past has passed. How dare you? Bring it up once again. This is my adopted daughter, Wendy. 5 years ago, she killed her granny by accident. She went to the prison. She got mentally shocked in prison and developed schizophrenia. Here's the medical record. The other one is a document from the prison.
No, that's not true.
Turns out she's a mad woman.
Well, papers from the prison couldn't be fake.
After she was released, we've been helping her recover. But it turns out her condition kept worsening. She's now totally insane.
No.
As her father, I am heartbroken, but I have no choice now. I'll have to take her to a madhouse.
It's not like that.
Take her away. Watch her closely.
I'm not crazy. I'm totally fine. I'm telling the truth. I am not insane. Let go of me.
How dare you touch my sister?
Who are you?
You're the Saunders. Wes Saunders.
Stuart Saunders.
And I am Nicholas Saunders.
Keith Green, you falsified all these reports and bribed those people. You think you can twist the facts? No way. Come and take a look at this.
This video is the evidence that Yolanda killed her granny.
Several years ago, you deceived Wendy and talked her into taking the fall for Yolanda. You even bribed the lawyer and the judge. and deleted all the video footage. Do you really think the truth will stay buried forever? Do you think you can pin the crime on Wendy?
You didn't know there is? Some security guard. He hid a footage copy up. Now this man is in our hands. We have masked it, all the evidence. You and your daughter, Yolanda, are both going to prison.
This is our family matter. Keep your nose out of it.
The Green family? It no longer exists. Did you watch the news?
Why did he hurt his adopted daughter? The Green Group is in chaos now. Today, a whistleblower video has sparked a heated debate online. Keith, the chairman of the Green Group, is suspected of a series of crimes.
The Green family? It no longer exists? Did you watch the news? Ha ha ha.
I have no grudge against you, the Saunders. You're really ruthless.
Well, we had no grudge. The truth is, I've got no interest in your family's mess. Nothing to do with me. But you really shouldn't have dragged Wendy into it.
You thought Wendy was an orphan, but you didn't know. She's our long-lost little sister.
Wendy has always respected you. What she didn't know was that you had your hidden agenda. Your daughter, Yolanda, was born with a heart defect. She needs a heart transplant, or she won't live past 25. That's why you adopted Wendy. You wanted to take her healthy heart and give it to Yolanda. After she left prison and met us, you thought she'd be out of your control. So you teamed up with Mr. Watson and set her up. You wanted to force a heart surgery on her. I've thoroughly investigated you for what you've done. I've already handed all the evidence over to the cops. At this moment, the cops might already be on the way.
What's more, all your investors are selling off your company's stock. My team has already started the acquisition of it. This company is no longer yours.
What do you mean? How could you guys?
Let's get out of here. Look, that person looks just like you.
Who am I? Where am I? Why are there so many strange memories flooding into my mind? My name is Nancy Sutton. My sister's name's Grace. Half a year ago, I helped an elderly lady. She wanted me to marry her grandson. Today, we're going to the county office to get married. Is it a time travel or what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being late.
Are you Nancy?
How come? How could he look exactly like Wes? Wow, there are people who look so alike. But if you look closely, their vibes are a bit different.
Please take a seat. This is a prenuptial agreement. Take a look.
Both parties agree that post-marriage to forego
the wedding, separate beds, no children, and non-interference in each other's private lives. This agreement is valid in half a year. If it is not renewed then, we will proceed with a divorce.
What's the point of getting married then? Could this guy be a gay?
If you don't want to, don't force yourself. I'll give you 5 minutes to think it through. Then let me know your decision.
I've got a question.
Go ahead.
Do you have a house?
Grandma complimented her like an angel. But she's just after a house. She's a gold digger. Skip.
Grace. Your beloved Nancy has been sponging off us for years. She paid nothing. Has she ever repaid us anything?
She's my only family. Who else could she be with?
Well, I don't care. If she don't pay for her expenses, she'll have to move out.
Chuck, I'm part of this family too. How can you kick her out?
You could get out together with Nancy.
You're nuts.
Grace.
Just leave it alone.
Grace, I want to move out.
Where can you go?
I can stay at the shop.
That's ridiculous. There's not even a bed there. Will you sleep on a bench? Did Chuck say something mean to you?
No, he didn't.
That's just him. Just ignore him. My house is your home. If he dares to bitch about you, I'll deal with him.
Do you have a house?
You'll have an apartment, one with 2 bedrooms, fully furnished. As for the routine expenses, I'll cover up every month. Apart from these, you, Nancy Sutton, could refer to the agreement. For other benefits,
When can I move in?
whenever you want.
Deal. I mean, it's good. How about we grab dinner together?
This one's yours, and this one's mine. And also, these are the keys to the apartment. As for the routine expenses, I'll transfer to you every month. I'm in a hurry. Let's call it for today. Bye.
We've married? Why does it feel like a dream? At least I have a place to stay now.
Mr. Mason, how was it? Was everything going well? You didn't blow your identity, did you?
Hello, Granny. I have met her. I have good news for you. We've married. Yes. Family dinner? What is that? We'll skip this time. We didn't know about this dinner. Sure. We went our separate ways after we got married. Yes, certainly. But please remember, not to reveal my identity to her. That's right. I need to test her. I will acknowledge her as my wife if she proves herself a decent girl. Okay then. Bye.
Do you know how the electricity bill? $600. If this keeps up, we won't be able to make ends meet. Nancy, I don't want to lecture you, but please stay out of this house when you can. Maybe a walk or some exercise. Don't keep the air conditioner running. It's costly.
I'll move out tomorrow.
Nancy, don't listen to him. Let's eat.
Grace, I'm married.
What?
I'm married. So I could move out with him.
That sounds great. That's wonderful news.
Grace, we've been together for over a year.
I've never heard you mention it before.
Well, we haven't decided on it, so I kept it a secret.
Who is he?
His name is Henry Mason. He's a white-collar worker. He hasn't been working for long. His family got him an apartment. It's fully furnished and very large, and it's really close to my workplace. I'm moving there tomorrow.
Is he nice to you?
Yes, he's really good to me. He often buys me flowers and brings me breakfast. He proposed to me.
But you didn't have to rush to get married. Did you get knocked up?
No, of course not. I'm not pregnant. It's his parents. They kept urging him to get married. It doesn't matter to me. So we went ahead.
When are you planning to have the wedding?
We don't plan on having one for now.
Forgo the wedding, separate beds, no children, and no say in each other's private lives.
He's afraid of the hassle, but that's okay. We can do it later.
No rush.
Luckily, I got through. That was not easy. I think I made it pretty convincing. Grace seems to buy it. Mr. Mason, sorry to bother you. I've arrived at the Serene Moon Estate, but I don't have the detailed address. Can you tell me? Okay, thank you. Then will you? Hello? Are you still there?
I gave you a month to work on the proposal. What the hell is this? What do you think you are doing?
Mr. Mason, you have a phone call.
Can't you see I'm in a meeting?
It's from your wife.
Mr. Mason, sorry to bother you. I've arrived at the Serene Moon Estate, but I don't have the detailed address. Can you tell me?
It's building number 3, room 1806.
Okay, thank you. Then will you?
I'm busy. If there is nothing else, don't call me.
Hello? Are you still there?
Go back and think it over. Sean, have the driver wait downstairs. I'm going home.
Which home?
What do you mean? My home, of course.
You just got married. Madam Mason called me this afternoon. She wanted me to remind you that you should take good care of your wife. If your wife gets pissed off by you, she won't let you off easily.
Okay, I see. We'll then go to that house. Well, what's the name of that girl?
Wait, she's your wife. Don't you know her name?
Watch your attitude.
Her name is Nancy.
Yes, Nancy. Let's go.
You're back. I'll get you slippers.
No need. I can get it myself.
Let me help you with your clothes.
No, thank you.
Are you hungry? How about I make you some noodles?
I'm a bit tired. I'll go to sleep first.
Okay.
By the way, don't wear pajamas when you answer the door.
All right, I'll be more careful from now on.
And, without my permission, don't enter my room.
Okay, honey.
Call me Mr. Mason. Don't call me that.
Okay. I saw nothing. I'm not watching. Mr. Mason, I don't know what you'd like for breakfast, so I bought a bit of everything.
Granny said you're good at cooking. Why didn't you make breakfast yourself?
There's no pan for cooking here. I've already ordered some online. I'm still waiting for the courier.
Here's 10,000. See if there's anything else you need. Buy it yourself. Here's 10,000. See if there's anything else you need. Buy it yourself.
No, I don't need this money. All I bought were some essentials. It wasn't a big expense. I also have my own income.
Do you think I can support both of us? Whatever. I am busy now. I'm leaving.
This is the cafe where I work. This is my colleague, Faye.
Because you made it up.
That's right. She looks exactly like Yolanda. To be honest, I struggled for quite a while before getting used to it.
What's on your mind? You're being so mysterious. Wow. $10,000? Did you get a wealthy guy?
Come on, don't talk nonsense. This is the pocket money from my hubby.
Hubby? When did you get married? You didn't tell me?
It happened just recently.
Show me if he's handsome. He's cool. Nancy, you've really hit the jackpot. I'll accept the money for you.
Don't do it. Faye, why did you do that? I didn't mean to accept this money. What should I do now?
You're just being silly now. But you have to treat me to a big meal today. I want a feast. A real feast.
You're such a foodie.
I'll accept the money transfer for you.
Don't do it.
Henry, your mom wants to meet her daughter-in-law. How about bringing her home this weekend?
Didn't I tell Mom that I married her to make Granny happy? I signed an agreement with her. It's not a real marriage. We'll be separated in half a year.
You've formally registered. We should at least have a meetup.
I can arrange that. However, you guys need to play along with me.
What kind of act are we talking about?
Well, she doesn't know my true identity. She thinks I'm a small worker. If you want to meet her, you must play low-key. Don't blow my cover.
My boy, you've got a knack for schemes, don't you? All right. We'll play.
My parents live abroad. They are very open-minded. You could be honest to their questions.
That's great. Can I tell the truth?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, isn't this my adoptive father, Keith Green? How did he become Henry's father? Thank you. It's nice. Why are you all staring at me? Do I have anything on my face?
This is for washing hands, not for drinking.
Miss Sutton, what's your major?
I studied preschool education.
You are a kindergarten teacher. Did you study education at college?
I didn't attend university. I started working after finished technical school.
I see. So, your and Henry's educational backgrounds are quite different. Can you two understand each other?
Is Henry a university graduate?
Didn't you know? Our Henry is a Harvard graduate. He got an MBA degree.
Huh. MBA? I only know NBA. I know Kobe Bryant.
But I think it's good that Nancy studied education. She can use her skills to educate her children.
It makes sense. So, when will you have a child?
We've signed an agreement not to have children.
What? What agreement?
She was just kidding. Shut up. Mind your words.
Didn't you tell me I can tell the truth? Waiter, the check, please.
Hello, your total is $60,000.
How much is it?
$60,000.
That's expensive.
You get what you pay for. Our pricing has always been like this.
What did I get? A plate of stir-fried noodles at $800? I can get one plate of that for 80 cents in my neighborhood. And it tastes much better than yours. Are you scamming me? I'll report you.
I'm sorry. Go back in.
You scammer.
I'll talk to them. I'm sorry. Come here.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. Your total is $600.
That's more like it. Mr. Mason, Mrs. Mason, I'm really glad to meet you today. Please let me take the check.
Okay. Thank you for this nice meal.
It's the least I can do.
Dad, Mom, Granny chose her for me. You guys have to back me up then.
I've never looked down the poor, but this girl, her education and style are just too low for my son. They'll run into issues after some time.
I actually think she's a nice lady. She's a bit dumb, but she's quite lovely. She has good character. Henry, you should treat her well.
Let's go.
Mr. Mason. Why did you drink so much? Be careful. Mind your step. Over here. Are you okay? He took away my first kiss. What should I do? What's he doing? Didn't he say we wouldn't get intimate? Should I push him aside? But we are husband and wife. And he's quite hot. Mr. Mason? Did he fall asleep? He's so heavy. I can't move at all.
Ian. Who are you? What are you doing here? Chuck, who are they? Why are they here? I'm asking you.
I'm doing all these for our family.
Were you out gambling again?
Let me tell you, I could have bagged $5 million if I managed to win this time.
Why are you dragging Ian into this?
They're just playing games with him. I won't go easy on them if they dare to mess with Ian.
How much do you owe?
It's not much. 600,000.
600,000? Your life isn't even worth that much. What are you going to do? What about them? Are they staying here for the night? Tell me.
Honey, I'm begging you. Please help me out one more time. There must be a way. Think of a way to help me. They'll finish me. I'm begging you. I swear, I'll never gamble again. I'll do whatever you say. I'll treat you well, and I'll be good to Ian. Please.
Look at you.
Ian, let's wait for Mom.
What's up, Grace?
Hello, Nancy. Can you help me out? I don't mean to trouble you.
Don't worry, Grace. Anything wrong?
Chuck has been gambling. He owed 600,000. Now the debt collectors are at our door. It seems they won't be leaving easily. That's too much. How am I supposed to get the money? They all look so threatening. What if they hurt Ian? Nancy, can you think of a way to help me?
Grace, calm down. Let me try to figure it out. Just go look after Ian first. Grace, don't panic. I'll solve it. Take good care of Ian. Is this Alex? It's Nancy here. Yeah, Nancy. We used to work together, don't you remember? May I ask if you are doing well lately? Could you lend me a few $1,000? All right, never mind then. Goodbye. Faye, who else can I ask to borrow money from?
How much are you still short?
Over 400,000.
Why not ask your husband for help?
No way. He's been thinking I'm after his money. If I ask him for money again, he will despise me even more.
But borrowing little by little will take forever to get enough. Online loans might be better. Though the interest rate is high, you can get tens of thousands at once. You can get the money from several companies.
What if I can't pay them back?
No worries. Just borrow them around. That's how I do it.
Oh, then show me how to use it.
Okay.
Nancy, do you have a moment? Thanks.
Todd, what's up?
Come in first.
What happened?
You see, I know about your sister's situation, but the business at the store has been so lately. I can't really help you much. I'll transfer you $100,000.
Huh?
What are you thinking? I'm lending it to you. Dock it from your salary.
That's great. Thank you, Todd.
All right, get back to work now.
Oh.
After having meetings all afternoon, my neck is about to break. Do we have any other plans this afternoon?
A media interview, sir, but I canceled it for you. Seems you haven't been back to your wife for ages. How about going home early today?
Enough. It's good to go back early. Why did you bring up my wife? Something's off with you. Are you keeping something from me?
It's not a big deal. I just heard that Mrs. Mason has been borrowing money around, including quite a few online loaners.
Is she in need of money?
I heard she's paying off debts for her sister. It's only a few $100,000. I thought it's easy for us to settle this. But that may make her suspect us. So what do you think?
Well, just leave it to me.
Okay.
Heard you've been borrowing money lately.
How do you know all this?
Doesn't matter how I found it out. I've got my ways. Tell me, why do you need the money?
I'm sorry, but I'm really out of options. My brother-in-law is in gambling debt. The creditors even moved into their place and threatened to take my sister's kid. Ever since I was little, Grace has been taking care of me. She's the closest family I've got. So no matter what happens, I just can't turn my back on her.
So you've asked everyone for help and borrowed from online lenders behind my back. Have you never thought to ask me?
I just couldn't bring myself to.
In your eyes, am I worse than those outsiders?
That's not the case. Don't misunderstand it.
Then what do you mean?
That's not what I mean. Don't misunderstand it.
Then what do you mean?
I was afraid you might despise me. I don't earn much. My parents didn't leave me much. And before we got married, I didn't even have a place to live. But please believe me, I never married you for the money. Being able to live here is my biggest luck already. I'm afraid if I ask you for money, you might think I'm a greedy woman.
How much do you owe in total?
$630,000, including the interest. Grace and I have racked our brains to make money. We've raised $500,000, nearing the goal.
There's $1 million in this card. There's $1 million in this card. The password is your birthday.
This?
Of course, I'm just an ordinary worker too. This money is my parents' lifetime savings, so you must repay it. But for now, you can use it to pay off everything you borrowed with your sister. Having me as your only creditor is enough. Also, you can repay slowly, and I won't charge you interest.
Thank you.
I'll take a bath.
Hi, your coffee's ready. Grace, come on, let's go inside. How's everything at home? Have the creditors left?
Don't worry, they left after getting repaid.
That's good.
Nancy, you helped us out this time.
Actually, I didn't do anything. The money was given by Henry.
Now that you two are a family, his money is your money, isn't it?
But he said that's his parents' lifetime savings.
I understand. I've talked to Chuck. We definitely have to pay back this money. Don't worry, we won't put you in any tough spot.
I'll help you pay it back.
You don't have to. Since you married Henry, we haven't invited him to our place yet. This time, Henry helped us out a lot. I'm thinking maybe we should invite him for a meal this weekend. I want to thank him in person.
Oh, Grace, he's extremely busy with work and might not have time. I'll check back with him later.
I don't care. This task is assigned to you now. So you must invite him over, okay?
All right, I'll ask. Go get some rest.
You're here?
Chuck.
Why bring so much stuff?
Nancy.
Grace.
Hi. Have a seat. The food is almost ready.
Okay.
Welcome.
Here you are, Chuck.
Oh, you guys are so kind. Please, have a seat.
Did you live here before?
Yeah.
There isn't even a dining table. Where will we have dinner?
Right at this glass table.
With only one bedroom, where do you sleep at night?
They sleep in the bedroom, and I sleep in the living room. I've been sleeping on this sofa for years. Seeing it now, I feel quite nostalgic.
That's all good stuff. I can make quite a sum by selling them. Now everyone's here. Welcome Nancy and her husband to be our guest. Come on.
Everyone.
Toast.
Toast? What type of liquor is this?
Spirits. Have you never tried it?
This is the first time. I've mostly been drinking wine before.
How about I go down and get you a bottle?
No need, really. I'll just get used to it.
All right. Enjoy yourself. Nancy, what does your husband do?
Well, he's just an office worker.
Yeah, I'm just an office worker. I work at a foreign company as a product manager.
Foreign companies pay well, right? Is your monthly salary 30 grand?
Something like that.
So you do make that much, right? Nancy, you finally get lucky and are going places now.
Chuck, are you interrogating him?
Oh, just asking.
And Henry, Nancy, don't listen to his nonsense. This time we could go over the hump. All thanks to Henry's help. As Nancy's sister, I don't know how to show my gratitude. Let me toast to you.
No need to be so formal.
Thank you. The money Henry lent us this time. I heard it was your parents' money meant for their retirement. Don't worry, Chuck and I. We'll definitely pay it back, but we don't earn much, so it might take a bit of time. Please forgive us. Let me toast to you once more.
Nancy, take it easy.
Actually, my parents aren't in a hurry to use the money. You can pay it back whenever suits you. Take your time. No rush.
Nancy, you've had enough alcohol already.
Nobody tries to stop me. I'm feeling really happy today. Henry, Nancy, it's great to see you two leading a happy life. As your sister, it's my comfort. I'm just over the moon today. With the third drink, I wish both of you happiness and be together forever.
I'll drink up. Cheers.
What's wrong with it?
What's the matter, Nancy?
Todd, I think my bike's broken down.
Let me check it for you. What's up?
It's not moving at all. I don't know why. It won't move?
Indeed. What can you do without the bike? It can't be fixed right now. Let me give you a lift. I'll drive you home. Sure, no problem. Let's move it to the side first. You can fix it tomorrow. All right.
Todd, I really appreciate your help.
Take the keys carefully. Get in the car.
Thank you.
It's nothing. Okay. Buckle up.
Henry, heir of the Mason Group, cashes out billions when acquiring Strong. Henry, heir of the Mason Group. Isn't that my brother-in-law? I've struck it rich. I'm rich.
Sean, check on Nancy's recent whereabouts for me.
Get in the car, Nancy.
It's all right, Todd. No need.
I'll give you a lift since it's on the way. Consider it an employee benefit. Come on.
Sorry, Todd. I appreciate your kindness. But in the future, I'll try not to bother you with rides.
What's up? Why being distant with me?
No, it's because I'm married. And my husband can be a bit possessive. He'll get jealous, so...
Married? When did this happen? How come I didn't know that?
It was just recently.
Okay, then take care of yourself. Be careful.
All right, goodbye, Todd.
Why are you so late?
I was working overtime.
You work overtime till 3 a.m. every day?
Our business is booming.
And how do you explain the smell of alcohol on you?
I'm really exhausted. I'm heading to bed.
You're not allowed to leave. Explain yourself clearly.
What are you up to? I'm going to my bed. What are you doing? Didn't you say not to interfere in each other's personal life?
According to your instructions, I have figured everything out.
Where did she go last night?
Every day after her work, she goes to work part-time at the bar. And then she returns home at around 2.
Did she meet anyone suspicious?
Absolutely not. I think you've got her all wrong.
Whose assistant are you? Why are you sticking up for her? Whose assistant are you? Why are you sticking up for her?
I'm not sticking up for anyone. I'm just being impartial, boss. I think, how about I buy you some flowers so you can apologize to her? I know that woman.
Get lost. You're getting a bit nosy lately, trying to meddle in my affairs.
All right, I'll just get lost.
Hey, wait a minute. Get me a nice handbag for ladies. A really stylish one. A glass of Balvenie.
Okay. We're closed.
Yesterday, I damaged your bag. Today, I get you a brand new one. I'm sorry.
Wow! Isn't this the latest design from the Paris Fashion Week? Finally, I get to see it in person. Nancy, lend me this bag for a moment. I'll post on social media and make everyone jealous. Hurry, take a picture for me. Come on, do it quickly.
Faye, put it back.
He gives you such an expensive bag. Isn't his apology sincere enough? Stop being so difficult already and put an end to it.
Faye, you're really embarrassing me.
Who cares about being embarrassed or not, if someone gave me such a bag? Henry, I'm telling you, Nancy has to work a second job at this bar every day after work. It's all because of you. What did you say to him?
Me? Because of me?
Yeah, it's all to repay your money. She said that was your parents' lifelong savings.
Faye!
And she must pay you back.
Don't tell him.
Besides, every time you sent her some living expenses, she didn't spend a penny.
Faye!
When she orders takeout, she'll choose group meal deals.
Don't listen to her. I didn't.
Nancy, you're really too silly. Didn't I tell you that my parents aren't in a rush for the money?
You're silly. You're the silliest.
Let's go grab some night snacks.
Count me in. I'm coming too.
I'll wait for you outside.
Honey, you're back.
Here you go again.
I'm telling you. I've picked a big house, more than 200 square meters. It's spacious and beautiful. In the future, we won't have to stay in this dump anymore.
Keep on dreaming.
What are you talking about? Brother-in-law? He is rich.
The brother-in-law's got money. Even if he's rich, what's it to us?
I know all about it. Henry is the big boss of a multinational. He's got a lot of assets under his belt. If he were to just scrape a tiny bit of cash for us, we wouldn't run out of it this lifetime.
Chuck, our younger sis, is a cafe waiter. Her husband is a small office worker. They live peacefully and simply.
I've seen through your sister a long time ago. She's been mooching off us, sleeping our sofa, and using our toilet, but she's always been scheming. Now I end up like this, neither living nor dead, and she wouldn't even help me a bit. Oh, I understand now. You two are deceiving me. No. The three of you are in cahoots. The three of you are no good.
Oh, Chuck, do you have any humanity? Do you even have a conscience? The $600,000 you owe makes me plead with Nancy. And you're just talking nonsense. You are so useless. Which part of you is honest? You're a scoundrel. You're the real fraud.
You dare to fight back?
What? Your dad is hitting your mom? Ian, don't cry. Don't be afraid. Auntie is on her way. Just wait for me.
Hold on. I'm coming with you.
Trying to deceive me?
Grace. Grace, are you okay? Why did you hit my sister?
Hit your sister? I could hit you too.
Hitting a woman? Does that make you a man?
Isn't this the head of the Mason Group? My wealthy brother-in-law. How do you have the time to visit my place today? Oh, I got it. You came here to trick me with those bitches. Is that it?
Chuck, have you gone completely crazy?
Am I going crazy? You just want to be with them and live the good life, don't you?
Grace works so hard every day just to help you pay off your debts. And this is how you repay her? They will not live with you anymore. E and Grace, we're leaving.
She's my wife. None of you can stop me.
Let go. Go!
We're leaving.
Come back.
Ian and Grace are asleep.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I'll go help Grace and Ian rent a place. But tonight, I have to sleep on the couch. Could you lend me a blanket?
They are quite pitiful. It's okay. Let them stay here for now. You can sleep in my room tonight.
What? Didn't he say I'm not allowed in the room or share the bed? Could it be?
Were you planning to sleep by the door?
Not at all. You're bleeding.
It's nothing. Doesn't hurt.
No, I've got to get you some medicine. Does it hurt?
I'm fine. It doesn't hurt.
Today, Chuck said, you're a wealthy boss? Is it true?
If it is true, what would you do?
If it's true, doesn't that make me a rich lady too? That way, I wouldn't need to go to the cafe to work every day. I could live in a luxurious mansion with a swimming pool, surrounded by a bunch of butlers, maids, chefs, and gardeners, all cater to my needs. Super cool.
That's it?
Right. Let's go on a world tour, go to New York, Paris, and even Mars. We can take nice photos to post online and show off around. I'm sure I'd get tons of likes.
Ah, easy.
Sorry.
Be careful. What's so fun about those places? If you were a wealthy lady, no matter what you post, you'd get tons of likes.
Shall we have pet lions, pet tigers, or pet cheetahs? They're adorable. I saw in short videos that all the young ladies do that.
Aren't you afraid of the smell? Stop dreaming. If I were wealthy, would I still live here with you? Besides, it's not like you haven't met my parents.
Right. I think you were really a billionaire. What a waste of my feelings. Done. Are you mad? Now you're an ordinary office guy, but I think our life is good. Thank you, Henry. Without you, I have no idea what to do today. Honestly, I feel like it'll be good if things go on for us like this. I'm just kidding. Don't take it seriously. It's just a joke. Why is he hugging me? That's so sudden. I'm kind of panicking. His heart is pounding so fast. Mine is too. Could it be what love feels like?
You fool. Dad, is there something you need from me?
Our business in the overseas market has been declining over the years. The situation is quite grave. I've always had high hopes for you. If you can stabilize our overseas operations, I would be at ease, leaving my position to you.
You want me to go to America? Why the sudden decision?
Week, I met with the chairman of the SC Group in America. His daughter used to be your junior in university. She had a great impression on you. He proposed an alliance through marriage. If this works, our issues in the overseas market would all be resolved.
Dad, I can take over the overseas market. But let's forget about the marriage. Besides, did you forget that? I'm already married?
You mean that Nancy? Didn't you say it was just to entertain Granny? Moreover, the 6-month period is almost over, isn't it?
Dad, don't interfere with my personal life.
I have no intention to. However, this matter is important to our group. Feelings and marriage are child's play compared to benefits. 100 million could tear apart any marriage. And your decision involves tens of billions. You're the heir to the Mason Group. Think about your responsibilities.
Dad, feelings are just your game, but they're not mine. Even without relying on others, I believe I have the ability to manage the overseas market. I have a meeting to attend. I need to leave now.
You?
Hello, welcome. Mrs. Mason? Mrs. Mason, why are you here?
I'll get straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Henry's mother, a board member of the Mason Group. Henry's father is the chairman of the group. If you're not yet familiar with the group, let me tell you, the building of this cafe located in and the surrounding estates are all our properties. Building such a park costs some $10 billion. We have dozens of similar parks in the country.
Wow.
Is our only son and the only heir of the Mason Group.
The heir of the Mason Group? Oh my, he is really a billionaire.
Henry is officially married to you. But for him, it's just a game. He has never revealed his true identity to you. His father and I would not oppose him. But remember, you and he are from two different worlds. There's no way you can go on like this.
But we've tied the knot already.
You've been together long enough. Game will be over.
Mrs. Mason, is this your idea or...
Does it really matter? He is about to marry the heiress of the SC Group. They were once classmates at Harvard University. I hope you won't become an obstacle for them.
He's going to marry someone else? That's impossible. He wouldn't abandon me.
Look at this news.
Could you tell me, are you and Stephanie, daughter of the chairman of the SC Group, really classmates?
Yes, we were MBA classmates, sharing the same supervisor.
So will the SC Group build a marriage with the Masons?
You're pretty well informed. At the moment we do have such an intention. The specifics will be revealed after we finalize. There will be an official press conference.
Thank you.
Right now, Henry's wedding is already in preparation. His father and I hope you two can get a divorce. Or it would seem. He's playing two sides. It wouldn't be fair to you. Of course, you and he married in name once. As his parents, we will compensate you. The house you're living in will be transferred to you. Additionally, we will give you $30 million as compensation. This way, you can still live a worry-free life without working for a lifetime. Okay. That's all I wanted to say today. Goodbye.
Dad, the interview's done. About the alliance with SC Group, everything has been said as you wanted. I've done my best to help you with the company's stock price and make promotional efforts. So, about Nancy and I also hope you will keep your promise and let me decide on it. Okay. I've almost packed my luggage. No need to see me out. If you come to America again, just remember to call me, okay? No problem. All right, that's it. Bye-bye. Why did you drink that much?
You're still awake?
Come and sit down. Take it easy. You came back just in time. I have something important to tell you.
What is it?
Do you remember the question you asked me? You asked me if I was a billionaire. Actually, I didn't tell you the truth back then. My father is the chairman of Mason Group. We're the wealthiest family in Riverfront. The private yacht you want, and the pool, butlers, and servants. We have all of these at home. If you're dreaming of being a wealthy wife, well, congratulations. Now you're... Nancy? Nancy?
What's this big secret all about? I'm really sleepy. Can we talk about it tomorrow?
No way, I promise. After you hear this, you'll definitely feel wide awake.
All right, go ahead.
Our family's truly worth billions.
Oh, wow.
And I'm the sole heir. Why do you seem not surprised at all?
No way. I'm totally amazed.
I'm about to work in America soon. It could be for several years or even longer. Would you like to come with me?
I'm sorry. I don't feel like going.
Is it because of Grace and Ian? We could bring them along, too.
No, that's not it. We live in completely different worlds. Like a bird and a fish, a life of compromise can only be temporary. Besides, the 6-month period is about to expire. I don't want to keep going. Let's just get a divorce.
That's not right. Something feels off. You knew who I am at the beginning, didn't you?
That's irrelevant.
It must be my father. Did he tell you? And he must have offered you a deal. Let me guess. He gave you $100 million or $200 million to leave me.
$30 million. As long as I leave you, your parents will give me $30 million.
Don't tell me you've agreed.
That's right. $30 million for you might be just a small sum, but for ordinary people like me, it's enough to change our fate. Henry, our values are worlds apart. We just can't make it work.
$30 million. Do whatever you want. You'll regret it.
That's the story. Why do I feel like I've done something foolish? Do you think I shouldn't have said no to him?
You said he's a billionaire?
He was the one who offered to take you abroad and live with you.
But you said no and even divorced him.
I think he shouldn't have deceived you. For a man who's not sincere, leaving is good. Nancy, I support you.
I also think that money and status are not everything. What's important is what you truly like. If you don't like him, then just let it be. Anyway, I'll support you.
Well, why do you all have to be so hypocritical? I think, Nancy. You're the biggest fool there is. You have a handsome and rich husband. You've officially married. He was planning to take you abroad and live rich, but you turned him down. Are you out of your mind? Hurry up and get him back.
If you didn't even like him, you wouldn't have called us over to talk this over, right?
If you still have any feelings for him, why not just go with him?
But he's already left.
When is his flight?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
There's still time. I'll drive.
I'm coming too.
We're in this together.
Let's hurry.
Nancy, by the time you read this letter, I'm already on a plane to New York. You said you wanted to travel the world, go to Paris and New York. I really wish I could take you with me to all the places you want to go. But now, I have to go on this journey, alone and lonely. Nancy, by the time you read this letter, I'm already on a plane to New York. Remember I once asked you if you were really a rich lady, what kind of life you wanted? You said you wanted to travel the world, go to Paris and New York. I really wish I could take you with me to all the places you want to go, to help you achieve all your wishes. But now I have to go on this journey, alone and lonely. You're right, we're from two different worlds, like two waves that meet by chance and then forever drift apart. In this brief time together, I deceived you, underestimated you, but also genuinely wanted to be with you for the rest of my life. Maybe you won't believe it. The memories we made together have become the most precious things in my life. Even if one day my hair turns gray and I'm too old to walk or see photos clearly, I'll still remember there was once a girl named Nancy who spent time with me the best years of my life. Missing out on her is the biggest regret of my life. Goodbye. I sincerely hope you find someone better than me. From Henry.
We're about to reach the airport, and you're still upset?
Shut your face.
I know you. Why not make another call, just to say goodbye?
You are annoying.
Women can change every day. She might just have changed her mind.
Hello, Dad? I have some errands to run. I'm not heading to America yet. I know what I'm doing. I've made my decision. That's it. I have to hang up now. Turn around.